Hello everybody, we're going to make some what I call Quickie Green Chili. And what this is green chili that's ready in about 40 minutes. Your best green chili is simmered, slow simmered for hours. My favorite is to take 2 batches and to simmer it in a crock pot for about 4 or 5 hours, and it comes out very tasty. However, the idea here is to make a quick one. So, for the ingredients, that's 1.5 pounds of pork, but for Quickie Green Chili, we're only going to use 1 pound of the pork. That's Rotel, tomatoes and green chilies. Then you see some roasted Pueblo chili. We're going to use only about 4 of the peppers, but there's some extra peppers in case I need it in the bag. So garlic, some white onion, some flour, tomato paste. You can use tomato sauce. I like tomato paste. There's some cornstarch, then olive oil. This particular olive oil today is basically virgin olive oil and robust, very good for salads. Not ideal for a green chili, but I'm going to use it since I don't have any regular olive oil for the green chili. So again, that's 1 pound of chili, onion to taste, garlic to taste, green chili to taste. I'll use 1/2 can of Rotel. I'll use maybe a heaping spoon of tomato paste, not much more than that. 3/4 to a cup of flour. Not sure how much olive oil I'll use, but quite a bit. You want your green. It takes a lot of olive oil because you're going to cook your flour and the meat. You're going to brown your meat with flour, coated in flour, and that takes a lot of olive oil. That's all I got to say there. And then the cornstarch. The cornstarch you don't have to use every time. I like to use it as a thickening agent. If I don't use enough flour and it's a little thin, then I want to use cornstarch to make it thicker. As a side note, I make my green chili with pork several ways. Sometimes I want it soupy, so I use hardly any flour. Sometimes I want it really thick and gravy-like, so I use a lot of flour. And for this particular recipe, I'll probably mention it later, but I'll mention it now. I don't use a lot of onion, but I use a lot of garlic. I'm going to spare you watching me slice and peel this stuff. Next time you see me we'll be browning it in the pan. With the cooking, I've had the pan heating up, and I want to heat it up to about medium. And we said to use a lot of olive oil, a lot more than you think. And the key to oil is cooking so it starts to curl. The problem with the olive oil is it does get hot pretty quick. So, okay, looks like we're recording again. Looks like we're ready. The meat is almost browned as much as I like it. Here's where I like to add the garlic. Like I said, I don't like to add the garlic too early. It just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't seem to cook right. Put it in too soon. I use a lot of garlic. That's 4 small cloves. And I'll try to let it brown up for just a moment. Then we're going to add the water and tomato paste. And what we're going to look for is how red we want it. I don't like tomatoey tasting green chili. So I don't want too much tomato paste in my green chili. I do not want it I do not want my green chili to be all tomatoey. I want it to be a reddish color. I like a reddish color to my green chili. Okay, take 2. Okay, I'm getting ready to add the water and the green chili. I just added the garlic. It's getting nice and toasty. I'm going to add the water, about 2 cups. I like to use cold water that comes out of the tap. Some people like to use cold water. The colder the better. I'll take your suggestions. And I'm going to add a little bit more water. Not much. And right now we're going to bring it to a boil. And I won't bore you with that. And then we're going to add the tomato sauce. And then we're going to see if we like the thickness. Looking at it right now, it's too thin. Which is why I use cornstarch. Cornstarch is like a miracle worker. It really is. I forget to turn you on to cornstarch. It was somebody from the cooking channel, I guarantee you. But cornstarch will thicken up your chili if you didn't use enough flour. And I think somewhere in the back of my mind, in my subconscious, when I was putting the flour in, I didn't think I had put in enough. And lo and behold, I didn't. So that's why we have cornstarch. Okay, we're back. It's been simmering. The green chili's been simmering about 20-25 minutes. And as you can see, it's simmered down a little bit. The sauce, or I guess what you would call sauce, is thicker. And it's going to be flavorful. And that's kind of what it looks like when it's done. As I said though, my favorite green chili is to take what you have here. My favorite green chili is to take what you have here and to add it to a crock pot, to put into a crock pot, 2 batches generally per crock pot, and simmer it for about 3-4 hours in the crock pot, and it comes out really good. But this one is a quickie one. To me, if you can make pot roast, you should be able to make green chili no problem. I've never understood why people who are probably pot roast eaters, see, this is a teaspoon, but people who are probably pot roast eaters have trouble making green chili. And do some taste tests. So this is the taste part of it. This is like my third take. I'm trying this, so I will tell you right up front. I've tasted it. My initial intuition, well, my initial thoughts are is that this chili, on a scale of 10, came out to be a 6. I think what would have improved it is if I would have put more flour in at the beginning, and I think it would have tasted better if I had used more flour in the beginning and less cornstarch. Spice-wise, it tastes great. It looks good. It's nice and thick. If you like a lot of pork in your green chili, this is it. Nice and garlicky like I like it. Just a hint of onion. The rotel is like good stuff. Like I said, I wanted to teach people how to make a bachelor style green chili and to have the meal ready in a half hour. As I said earlier, hey, if you could simmer your green chili 3-4 hours, fantastic. It'll taste awesome. But if you could only, if you want to eat right away, then, in a half hour, 40-minute meal, then I showed you how to do that. So until next time, bye. Mmm.